Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel for another review, and this time is a review I have been so very much looking forward to, and this is the set of dolls from Barbie in the Nutcracker, the first Barbie feature film back in 2001. Well, that is if we don't take into account the Barbie and the Rockers one. So this was the one direct to DVD or VHS or both at the time, and it was quite a step, I think, that Mattel um, embarked with us. Yeah, it was very pioneering in so many ways that I will share with you just now. But here we have Barbie as Clara slash Sugarplum Princess, and here we have Ken as the Nutcracker, and this is the prince form, and then he also came with these extra um, head that imitate to be like a wooden nutcracker, like similar to that one that I've got over here, and that you can actually place on him, and it's super cool. It's a really dreamy set of dolls, really, whether you like Barbie or not. I think they're really lovely. And here the couple of items that I do have in relation to that relate um, to the Nutcracker is this very special Nutcracker, actually a wooden one that I bought at Covent Garden, I don't know, about a decade ago, uh, back when I was living in London, and I've kept it ever since. And then here I have a little tin box with nutcrackers, and it's the place where I used to like keep random laces and things that I used to decorate for Christmas time. And here we have the Barbie in the Nutcracker DVD. So I think that just to start with, I'm just going to show you the DVD. This is a treasure chest that I got from a friend of mine who sent it over from the UK, and I believe it came with about 20 of the films or so. Um, and so this is the very first one, and it says classic movie Barbie in the Nutcracker. I particularly like the artwork that have been used um, for for the front cover of the DVDs very much. Actually, I think is super dreamy, and as we can see, this Barbie as Clara and Sugar Plum Princess have been styled super nicely to be looking just as um, stunningly as she is right now. But I will give you a closer look in just a little bit. So here we have the artwork, and then here we will find the synopsis of it, and I'm going to read it out loud for you, and hopefully this will, I don't know, probably this will make you just want to watch the movie, which, I was very surprised with it. I know that the animation isn't the best, and so many people tend to complain about how the animation was in the first Barbie movies back in at the beginning of the millennium. Uh, but I don't think it's very fair because, again, I mean, Mattel Entertainment isn't Disney or, Warner Brothers or Universal, but I think that they did a rather, um, hmm, yeah, rather spectacular job at the time, I would say, because this is like you have to think that this is over 2 decades ago, and if I compare these computer animator images to like, let's say something that you would all know, like for example, uh Spirit, the Netflix series that's like like a sequel for the Spirit the Stallion Horse in Netflix. I think that was premiering just a while ago, or I don't know. When I say a while, it might have been a couple of years. Uh, but seriously, I mean, it's super. It's super similar to the one that Mattel Entertainment was actually using over 2 decades ago. And then if I compare these graphics to any other Disney Junior, like Sophia the First, for example, I don't think it's too different. So I believe that just to make, I don't know, to make some justice, I think that these graphics aren't too bad given the circumstances and the time period, etc., etc. So anyway, I'm going to read what's here, and it says, featuring choreography by Peter Martins as performed by animation by dancers from the New York City Ballet, and featuring the music of Tchaikovsky as performed by the London Symphony Orchestra. Barbie magically comes to life in this stunning computer animated adaptation of the E.T.A. Hoffman classic. The tale begins when Clara, Barbie, receives a beautiful wooden nutcracker as a gift from her favorite aunt. That night, the nutcracker springs to life to ward off the mousekin who has invaded Clara's parlor. Um, she wakes and aids the nutcracker, but the mousekin shrinks her using an evil spell. Clara and the Nutcracker set off on a fantastic adventure to find the Sugarplum Princess, the only person with the power to break the evil enchantment. In spectacular dance scenes, the real-life movements of dancers from the New York City Ballet bring the beauty of ballet to the screen in a way never seen before. Barbie in the Nutcracker shows that if you're kind, clever, and brave, anything is possible. And here we have like special features added to these DVDs, like there's Living a Ballet Dream documentary, and I've checked that. Actually, it's very short, but it's very interesting because the thing is that they actually based it all on real movement. So I think that they made quite an improvement to especially dance scenes, and I don't know. I think it's really nicely put together, and so they could mimic the movements of real dancers, as there are like many dancing scenes in this movie. Obviously, the music is so fantastic. It's nicely incorporated into the story, and I found it very cute. And I watched it a couple of times. Like the first time I watched it, it was like a few months ago, and the last time it was just a few days ago. And I have to say that this second time I was really nicely impressed by it, and I very much liked it, even more than I was expecting after the because the first time I was a little bit sleepy, but during the second time I found it very lovely. Anyway, I think it's recommended, and until you watch it, you cannot judge it for yourself. So I would encourage anyone to do that. So here's the DVD, and now we will move into the dolls, and I think I will start with Ken here as the Nutcracker and the Prince. Again, as I uh, shared before, this is the head that you can just put on him to look as the Nutcracker. Is really nice. It has some Velcro in one of the sides, and then there is this hard plastic hat, and then the face tries to mimic what, I don't know, like a wooden face, like that one over there. And I think I mean they made a really nice job. And then there is a cape that comes from the back of it, with glitter and couple of like laces for you to wrap it around its neck. It's really cute. And here we have him. He's very tan, I have to say, compared to her. She's very pale in complexion, uh but he's rather nice looking, I think. The articulation for the can isn't great. I mean, it's just like 5 points of articulation, but yeah, I think it's quite okay because Clara or Barbie has much more articulation points. I mean, much more articulation in general, like about like I don't know, I would say six more articulation points plus the waist, I think, than him. But he's looking gorgeous, and so he's got brown hair that's rooted. He's got this plastic crown, and then this is the whole outfit. That this is like a textile material that has deteriorated over the years, although it's been kept in really nice condition. But it's just, I mean, this is bound to happen really, because the if you stretch it or just move it around a little bit, it's a kind of material that kind of like dissolve over time, which is a little bit of a pity because I mean, it's in pristine condition other than that. And it's like the way it's stitched together is like a onesie. So the jacket and the trousers are connected, as well as the boots. So I wouldn't try to undress him, because again, if you do, you would have to do it extremely carefully, because you would have to stretch these, and these are like rubber legs. And yeah, like I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but if you stretch this, it will break. And the paint would peel off. And he also came with this sword and a little stand that I don't have here, that could be used with this stand that came with Barbie. And so depending on where you're, you can just put one of them like to dance on its own, and then as you move this with the handle on a surface, it will spin, and you can place both of them to dance together, which I think is a really nice touch. And here we have Barbie as Clara and the Sugar Plum Princess. Again, she's been styled beautifully. To just because otherwise her hair is like a little mess when you take her out of the box. But this is like the closest, I think, to the actual work. Oh, the music just stopped. One sec. I don't know what happened. There we are. Um, anyway, so as you can see, yeah, they're very, very close. And she came with this crown or tiara, which is actually a clip that you can take off and, I don't know, use it for yourself or just place it somewhere else. And she has this gorgeous face. I'm very, very happy. I'm very pleased with this doll. I'm very, very pleased because there are like a couple of versions, I think, and in one of them she's got really bright blue eyes, and in the other one, as far as I've seen, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, although I think that this is so in very, very good condition, it has not been exposed to the sunlight, so I don't think it is related to that. But here she's got like greenish blue eyes, as opposed to just super blue like those. And I just find it particularly cute. um and the features of her face are so fine and dreamy, really. And then the outfit she's wearing, it's like three different pieces, three different pieces, I think. There's the bodice that has these couple of slaves over here, and then it has this pattern printed on top, and then this other pattern all around. the waist. And then this is the necklace that she's wearing on the film as well, with the golden heart. And then she's got this cat that um, it actually divides into an outer skirt, which is this one that is just laced at the back, and it's very puffy, and it has like a lot of glitter, and yeah, that's what makes the whole outfit stand out, I think. But then she's got like the normal tutu ballet on the inside, and it's double layered, and then this is connected to the tights and the underwear, and then the tights end up with these details around the calf muscles, as you can see. And so all combined is it's really dreamy. And as I said, she's got a lot of articulation, which I find super cool. In fact, I very much like this body. So there's articulation on the shoulder. Obviously she can tilt the head and move 360, I think, and then the elbow. There's no articulation on the wrist, though. Still very cute, and then she's got some movement that you can appreciate on the sculpt of the hands. And then she's got a lot of articulation around the thigh and wrist, and waist, and then further articulation on the knees and ankles, and then the ballerina shoes are just part of the sculpt, which I think is pretty clever, because otherwise you would miss them so easily, and that way they've just sculpted it really nicely, and it can do like the tiptoe kind of like movement if you want to display her dancing. And then here we have my Nutcracker extra items. I have so many Nutcracker items really, but these are the two I picked for this review. And so here we have them both together. I think they're super gorgeous. They're really nice, and a must have for any Barbie lover, any doll collector lover, I think, because it's just a couple that is timeless, and it can always be associated as such with Christmas, and so you can just place them around the Christmas tree or so. And then if you're a fan of these movies or just fairy tales and such, that would add up on that. So I hope you have all enjoyed this review of the doll set that I have from Barbie in the Nutcracker, and I will be sharing again at least one video per movie with the dolls from that movie. Most of them, I have to say, that I have been collecting for a while now, so I could do these videos, and they're in great condition most of the time. I would say 90% of the time or so, and they would have given a little bit of a style, and I don't know, I very much hope you like it, and if you do, please like the video and stay tuned for more. Subscribe to the channel, click on the bell button, notification button, as I will be uploading so many more things real soon. And well, I hope that you all have a great summer ahead, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.